When I first moved to the quaint little town of Everwood, I was captivated by its charm and the friendly smiles of its residents. Nestled between dense woods and rolling hills, it seemed like the perfect escape from the bustling city life I had known. I was particularly intrigued by the annual festival everyone spoke of with such reverence. The townsfolk would gather in the central square, sharing stories, food, and laughter. But the festival's main event, the burning of the effigy, was what everyone looked forward to. I couldn't shake the feeling that this tradition held a deeper, darker significance than they let on. As the festival approached, the atmosphere in Everwood subtly shifted. Conversations would quiet down when I entered a room, and I often caught sidelong glances that seemed to measure and judge. One night, while walking home from the local market, I overheard a hushed conversation between two elderly women. They spoke of fulfilling the cycle and selecting the effigy. Their words lingered in my mind, unsettling as they were cryptic. I brushed it off as local superstition, yet an unease began to gnaw at me, like a faint whisper of impending dread. The day of the festival arrived, and the town buzzed with an unsettling excitement. As the evening fell, I joined the crowd that gathered around the towering straw effigy. It was then that my heart sank, and a cold sweat broke over my skin. The effigy bore an uncanny resemblance to me, from the slight tilt of the head to the color of the clothes it wore. Panic surged through me, but my attempts to question the townsfolk were met with polite smiles and dismissive remarks. "It's just tradition," they said, but their eyes told another story, one of secrets and shadows. As the flames licked the base of the effigy, the crowd began to chant in a language I didn't understand. The fire roared to life, and a strange, oppressive energy filled the air. I felt rooted to the spot, a spectator in a ritual I was unwittingly part of. Suddenly, a fleeting image flashed before my eyes, a vision of a figure, much like myself, engulfed in flames, its mouth open in a silent scream. The realization hit me with a bone-chilling certainty. I was not the first outsider to be honored in this way, and I wouldn't be the last. The cycle would continue, with or without me, and the town of Everwood would keep its secret, hidden away in the ashes of its festivals.